Saturday, not Friday. No, it's Friday, not Saturday. We are exactly 2 days away from getting started. People are thinking I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. That's fair. No judgment. Trying to pack last minute things that needed to be done to see what I'm missing. I'm still waiting to get my tent. Slightly not important. If I don't get it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It should arrive today, latest tomorrow. Fingers crossed on my tent to arrive in the next 48 hours. Aside from that, I am packing my backpack. Figured I'm gonna show you what I have so far. Let's go. I want to start this video with showing first some of the gear before we switch over to personal items and clothing. I'm going to be traveling with this 55 plus 10 liter hike backpack that has a small, like a storage area below, then the big part here in the middle, and then it has pockets on both sides to fill in water bottles or other stuff, and then of course the essentials up here. I'm hopefully only gonna use 55 liters of this and not 65, but we'll see that. Here I have my sleeping mat, which I already rolled. I'll be hanging it right below here, the backpack. I'll be bringing one of these dry keeping bags where I'm most likely going to put all my clothes in it. I'll have a light. I'll be bringing earphones and a portable charger. For liquids, I'm going to bring a SIG water bottle that I can refill, and that's where water stays pretty fresh and cool for a long amount of time. I'm also going to bring a reusable Platypus plastic water bottle bag. This is, I think it's 0.6 liters. So this one is literally no weight and no space if it's empty. I'll also bring water gear. So I'll have this poncho. Instead of bringing an actual rain jacket, because that one's really light, it's very easily packable, and also I don't think it's gonna be that cold when it's raining ever, so that's more than enough. And I might or might not bring the rain pants because they're thick, they're heavy, and honestly, if I get wet, I'm gonna get wet. Like, that's just a fact. I don't think rain pants will do much more. It's only 5 days, so I'm still contemplating on those. This is the case cover, water resistant cover for the backpack. I'll bring that. I will put everything in a plastic bag anyways within the backpack, because if it's raining, this cover will not really do the job that it's supposed to do. It will not keep my stuff dry, and that is absolutely essential if you're on the road for a couple of days. For toiletries, I'll bring 1 pack of wet wipes and some actual toilet paper. I'll also bring 2 of these little bags. One has medication in it, like allergies and other stuff, and some tapes. And then this one is the smaller one, which has my toothbrush, my toothpaste, sunscreen, and a lip balm. That's all I need. May or may not bring 1 dry shampoo because I'm not planning on washing my hair. I have 1 little soap, but this one should keep me over for 5 days. I'll be traveling with only 2 pair of shoes, one of which is the one that I'm actually wearing, and then I'll also bring a pair of flip-flops, mainly for the reason that if I take my shoes off, I want to have my feet in the air for a couple hours. Flip-flop it is. I'm not planning to cook every single meal, but nonetheless, I'll be bringing this cartouche. I have the top part, I have my utensils, and then I have this little double-sided pot, and in here I have a thing to drying, like a little towel to dry, and some salt. So literally, if ever I'm cooking something. One thing that I'm really proud of is this Swiss Army knife. I've had this with my name engraved for a solid 15 to 20 years. I still own it, I still have it, I shall bring it. The last thing I'm gonna bring is this little piece. It can be used as either a mat to put on the shoes in order to ensure that they're not on the wet grass and don't get moist, or I can put my head on it, or I can put also this under to put the backpack in a dry spot. Last part, I want to go into the piece of clothing that I take with me. I've mentioned it before, but I'm really just bringing about 1 to maximum 2 pieces of everything. Most of the stuff I've already had, very few items that I purchased new now because I've been reading up on it, and that was like there has been some reasoning why I did it. I thought it was a better option. So for underwear, I'll bring 2 pair of socks, hiking socks. One I'll be wearing, one I'll be having dry. And I'll bring 1 pair of socks that is extra warm, mainly if for sleeping at night, just to make sure that I'm not cold at night. I'll bring 2 pair of underwear. These are the seamless Under Armour underwear. I'm usually not the type of person that wears full booty shorts, but I've read up about it and all the research says that it's better in order for me to not have to wash. So we shall try if that works. And I'll also bring just 1 sports bra. This is my favorite bra ever that I bought in Florida about 6 years ago, and this literally is just holding on for its dear life. So I'll figure this is its last duty. For warm, I'll be bringing 1 headband, 1 neck warmer, very thin, and I'll bring 1 bandana. This serves equally for a drying towel, for blowing my nose, for cleaning anything, for worrying if I'm really cold. So this is really a multi-purpose bandana. I'll also be bringing only 2 pair of shirts. I decided to bring 1 that has sleeve and then 1 sleeveless top. The normal shirt is just a very typical Swiss Army shirt, and then I'll have this gray Salomon sports tank top that I'll be wearing for when it's too hot to wear a t-shirt. For pants, and that's the one thing where I decided to bring 1 more. As you know, I do have big tights, and big tights means that there is a big likelihood of scaffing. So I decided to bring 1 pair of long pants, which are one of my favorite virus leggings. They sit really well on my hip, they don't move at all. They're also synthetic, so they don't smell when I sweat in it. I'll be bringing 1 pair of shorts of the Under Armour, like booty shorts, and because I know that the booty shorts are very likely to actually expose my tights and have them scaffing, I'll also be bringing 1 pair of the long like Nike leggings. These are like the booty shorts but in a long version, and yes, they are in sexy print, animal print. Whatever I do, I will be wearing these either under the booty shorts or just like that, because who am I to impress? And then we come to the more warm clothing. As a long, basically the only long sleeve whatsoever is this black icebreaker long sleeve shirt. It's in XL, it's super large, it's from my mom, but it will do the job. This is thermal merino wool, so it is super warm, but it's also not like, you're not getting super sweaty, and it's synthetic, so it doesn't smell. It's perfectly made for this type of activity. And lastly, what kind of person would I be if I didn't bring at least 1 of my very famous, very loved flannels? I'll be bringing my red and black flannel shirt. This has literally traveled the world with me. It has been everywhere I was for the past 4 or 5 years, so it would not be fair not to bring it. I love this thing to pieces. Together with the merino wool icebreaker long sleeve will definitely keep me warm. I'm not 100% sure just yet, but I might likely also bring this soft shell jacket. It's very light. The brand is it's also an ice pack as well, so I should be more than just warm from here on. I realized that I forgot to actually mention that I bring a sleeping bag. For obvious reasons, I do bring one. I showed it to you in my last video. It is a Mountain Engineering ultralight or extra light. And then one last thing that I'll be bringing is this beautiful mug. Perfectly for my travel. Yeah, that was it. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out on Instagram or any other social media. And I figure that concludes the video.